Have you ever sat next to a woman, feeling like you were so close that you could just reach out and touch her, but something invisible kept holding you back? Not physical distance, but a wall you cannot see, cannot touch, and do not know how to get past. So you wait. You wait for her to say something clearer. You wait for a signal loud enough that you cannot possibly misread it. But here is the problem. She is not going to say it directly, not because she does not want to, but because the female mind does not operate that way. The most important signals are never spoken out loud. They are expressed through actions, through glances, through moments that seem ordinary, but are actually telling you a great deal. And if you do not know how to read those signals, she will quietly pull back, convinced that you do not understand her well enough. Today, we are going to decode each one, 5 signals, and I promise, after this, you will never look at a woman the same way again. The first signal, and this is what her body reveals before her mind has a chance to control it. She closes the distance. In psychology, personal space is something we protect by instinct. A stranger standing too close makes us uncomfortable. Someone we dislike makes us step back. And someone we genuinely want near, we are unconsciously pulled toward them like gravity. She does not necessarily scoot obviously closer to you. Look more carefully. In a large group, her body is always angled toward you, even while she is talking to someone else. When the group moves, she naturally ends up standing beside you. When there is noise, she leans toward you to hear, and does not hurry to straighten back up. Then come the light touches. She straightens your collar even though it was not crooked. She touches your wrist when she wants to emphasize something. She lets her leg rest against yours under the table and does not pull away. Each one of those actions is her body saying, "I trust you. I want to be closer to you." And when you recognize that, do not make it a big deal. Do not rush. Just be present, stay calm, and let that space fill naturally. The second signal, and this is the deepest form of trust a woman can offer you. She opens the door to her shadows. Women do not share their wounds with just anyone. Deep hurts, past failures, things they have never told another soul. Those are treasures kept behind many layers of locks. And when she decides to show you even one of those layers, that is not a small thing. It is a test, not to manipulate you,
but to find out, can you hold the darkest parts of me?
Will you stay or will you run? She tells you about a heartbreak that left a mark, about a family dynamic that has never been easy, about a fear of being abandoned that she has never admitted to anyone. And woven into those conversations, she asks you questions, not to make small talk, but to look inside you. What do you think about love? What scares you most? Those are emotional X-ray questions. She is checking what you are made of on the inside. But when this happens, do not try to fix anything. Do not offer solutions. Just listen. Just be there. Because what she needs is not an answer. It is proof that you will not leave once you know her darkest parts. The third signal, and this is the most subtle one, the easiest to overlook. Warm silence. There are 2 kinds of silence. The first kind, awkward silence, when both of you are scrambling to think of something to say because the quiet feels uncomfortable. The second kind, warm silence, when the 2 of you can sit together without a word, and it still feels like enough. When a woman can sit beside you in silence, no phone, no topic, no performance, that is the peak of intimacy. Because silence demands vulnerability. No role to play, no armor to wear, no effort to impress. When she is comfortable being herself around you, hair not quite done, no makeup, talking about nothing in particular, that is the moment the mask comes completely off. And only someone who truly trusts will dare to do that. The fourth signal, brief but more powerful than you might expect. She puts you in her future. Pay attention to the moments when she uses the word "we" to talk about something that has not happened yet. We should try that restaurant. We should go somewhere this summer. It sounds casual, but what is actually happening is that her mind is drawing you into the map of her future. She asks your opinion on decisions that matter to her. She makes time for you even when her schedule is already full. She accepts your flaws without trying to change you. Those are not the actions of someone who is still deciding. Those are the actions of someone who already has. And now, this is the moment I want to tell you something that a lot of people are not prepared to hear. Right before a woman truly opens up all the way, there is often a phase where she suddenly goes cold. She pushes you away. She goes quiet without explanation. Everything seems to be going well, and then out of nowhere, it is not anymore. And this is where most men make their biggest mistake. They panic, they apologize for things they did not do, they pull back or push back. But the truth is, this is not a sign of rejection. This is the final psychological defense before she lowers her guard completely. She is afraid because she has fallen in too deep, afraid because she cares too much. And her brain is sending the order, pull back before you get hurt. She is testing you one last time, not to put you through pain, but to find out, are you solid enough to stay through this storm? If you stay calm without panicking, without punishing her for that coldness, you have just passed the final test. And after that storm, the door will open in a way it never has before. So, to bring it all together, the 5 silent signals that a woman is truly opening up. She closes the physical distance, she shares her shadows, she is comfortable in silence beside you. She places you in her future. And right before the very end, she may push you away to test how much you can take. And the single greatest lesson from all of this is just one sentence. Physical intimacy is only the final door. Emotional intimacy, trust, safety, the feeling of being truly understood is the real foundation. Do not rush toward the door before you have finished building the foundation. Listen not just with your ears, listen with your full attention, and create a space safe enough that she does not need any armor when she is with you. If you are recognizing these signals in the woman in your life, congratulations! You are holding something very precious. Do not rush it. Honor every step. Drop your story in the comments below, or ask a question if you are stuck on any of these signals. I read everything. Hit like. If this helped you see more clearly, subscribe Femina Mind so you do not miss the next deep dives into psychology. We still have a lot left to talk through honestly together.